This is Pioneer's ARC app, or Advanced Remote Control app, operating with the Pioneer DEH-X5800HD. The ARC app is an advanced remote control available for your iPhone running iOS version 8.0 or higher. The Pioneer ARC app is also available for your Android phone running version 4.2 or higher of the Android operating system. When used on the Pioneer DEH-X5800HD, the Advanced Remote Control app operates in a wired configuration and gives you a graphical user interface where familiar smartphone gesture commands like swipe and tap are used to control basic operations of the head unit. You can switch between sources, play and pause and skip between tracks. You can choose to play music or listen to apps and adjust the volume of the head unit. Before we get started with the ARC app, let's check a couple of settings on the head unit to be sure that our phones will work correctly. So from any source, and I'm on the HD radio source right here, I'm going to press in on the volume control. Now let's go along until we find the System menu. Here's System, and we want to scroll along here until we find the Android wired connection. Okay, Android wired connection, that's the one we want. Let's press Enter there. We have two things to choose from here. We have memory or we have app control. App control is the setting that we're after, so let's select app control and press Enter. And let's roll along to the next setting here, which is prompt the app. This means the radio will prompt you to start the app on your phone if it doesn't start automatically. And we want that, we can have that switched on or off. Let's leave that switched on for right now. And we'll roll over to the next setting, which is USB auto on. This means when I plug in a phone or a USB thumb drive over here to the USB port, the system will automatically switch to the USB source and start to play a track. Now, if you don't want that to happen, you can switch it off right here. But for this demonstration, I definitely want USB auto switched on. Okay, those are the settings that I need set up for my Android phone. If you're going to use an iPhone and run the Pioneer ARC app, the only setting you really need to worry about here is this one, USB auto on. Now I'll just plug in my phone through USB and start the ARC app. First thing we'll have to do is say OK to the caution. And as you can see, the system begins to play a track. The first thing we'll do is change the track that we're listening to. So I can touch in the middle of the screen, and that's play and pause by tapping the middle of the screen. Or I can advance the track by touching the middle and dragging over. Do that again, touch the middle and drag over. Or I can touch the middle and drag back to go to the previous track. If I want to change the source, just touch the center of the screen and swipe up. Here you'll find my list of sources like CD and music that's playing on the phone, HD radio if I want to listen to that. Touch that and you'll see that the head unit switches to the HD radio source. Here I can touch my radio station presets. Or if I want, I can touch the center of the screen and swipe to change between radio station presets. I can change the AM and FM band on the button here. Let's go back now and switch to our source again. We can choose CD or music, or we can go to a different source on the head unit. So, for example, we could go to iHeartRadio. This opens the iHeartRadio app. To go back to the ARC app, touch the button to open up your recent apps. We'll go back to the ARC app, and we'll go back to, for example, music stored on my device. To browse the music stored on my device, touch in the middle and swipe down. Here I can browse my playlists, albums, artists, songs, and we can choose a song to play. I can use the ARC app to change the volume on the head unit. Just touch two fingers on the screen and give it a twist. By the way, if you don't like this pink color on the app, you'd like something that comes closer to matching the colors of your head unit, just touch the menu here and we'll choose a different color in the appearance. How about blue? We'll go back. The ARC app is free to download from Google Play or from the App Store.